Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good morning to all my class. Alright, okay, for today I would like to present all the sharing information from your team members regarding chapter 2, which is human ability system. As we all know, I'm compiling all the notes that given from your team members, right, from your groups, 6 group, but I'm filtering all the information that I gain, right. Some notes are not okay, but I accept it, and the marks will be given based on the slide presentation, okay, based on the presentation, the way the communication you try to you try to elaborate, and also the content for the report itself, right? So the marks will be given soon, and today I would like to present all the compilation notes from all of you. Alright, so for the chapter 2, okay, chapter 2 is including few topics which are cognitions and types of cognition process. You have displays in human factors in design, guideline for multifunction displays, types of displays and guidance in color coding in displays, overview of control in human factor and types of control, and also guidelines for control layout and design. For topic 1, which is cognition and types of cognition process, as we all know, cognition. What is cognition actually? Cognition is a term that referring to the mental process involving gaining knowledge and comprehension. So the cognitive process including thinking, knowing, you remember, how you judge, and also how you try to do a problem solving. Alright, this is a higher level function of the brain and encompass language, imagination, perception, and planning also. So this cognitive process analyzed from different sciences including sociology, linguistic, neurology, anthropology, and also philosophy. Piaget theory, it has mentioned that cognitive development is a process of gradual mental construction that comes from biological maturity and environment experience. It also a mental development involving the maturity of mental its activities. It was developed from you are a child, and also when you are growing up, and this is increasing based on your age. For example, intellectual ability and information processing, as well as speech development and also language acquisition. Alright, cognition psychology, including humans that are active individuals who are constantly seeking, changing, and shaping their own experience. Alright, mental use process to transform information in the process of cognitive development. An example of cognitive psychology, you have making a judgment about something based on information that you receive that from your brain to process it. And also learning is an example of cognition. Okay, you're learning something new, right? You're learning something from problem solving, right? You're learning from question that you're answering from tests, from exam. Okay, and also another example is your ability to solve problems has to do with cognitive brain function. Okay, cognition problem Usually, you have a cognition disorder that are category of mental health disorder that primarily affect cognitive abilities, including learning, memory, perception, and problem solving. Some common cognitive disorder include dementia, development disorders, motor skill disorders, amnesia, substance include induced cognitive impairment. Okay, what cause a cognitive disorder ni? You have a one hormonal imbalance in the womb, right? From your mother's womb. Others to genetic predisposition, and still other to environment factors. Right? Common environment causes of cognitive disorder include a lack of proper nutrient, kita kurang nutrient dalam badan, right? Interaction during vulnerable stage of cognitive development, also particularly during infancy. Also, third is abuse and physical injury lah. So anything that will cause cognitive disorder ni ada tiga lah. Generally from keturunan, right? Second, lack of proper nutrient, kurang nutrisi yang lengkap, okay, and also abuse, penderaan ataupun physical injury. Okay, type of cognitive process, you have attention, perception, memory, language, learning, high reasoning. Alright, for attention, usually you gain this cognitive from attention, that you process of selecting an object to be focused on. For example, during my class, you are trying to focus and get an attention to understand what is delivered, right? Perception is a process of collecting and processing information from the environment itself, involve the input and transformation into perception of any abilities. Entities such as objective, word, taste, and ideas by sensual body, eyes, ears, nose, mouth, and fingers. Alright, for memory, it was information storage, right? Your memory is very important because it was information storage where the information is located and how you assess assessing the process of information. Alright, it was enable individual to remember and acknowledge organization and to recognize accepted behavior. Okay, language also. Language, it was a language media that have a lot in common, right? Learning, you need to synthesize new information and knowledge. Contoh macam you dapat information daripada saya, macam you nak synthesize, you nak analyse, alright? Cognitive banyak level. Dia ada cognitive dari level 1 hingga level 6. So level 1 just nanti kita tengok, alright? So high reasoning. Okay, high reasoning reflective mechanism such as troubleshooting, preparation, thinking, decision making. So this degree people may participate in higher thinking in generally connected to their level of competence in particular field. Alright? Okay. For the cognitive aspect in workplace, it has a cognitive development. As we can see, in a workplace, the employees with strong cognitive skill can learn quickly, handle multiple complex tasks simultaneously, and highly productive. And also the life extension foundation, cognitive skill decrease in adults from several age-related causes including hormone imbalance, development disorder, diabetes, anxiety, obesity, and depression. And most employers test new people for cognitive skill. As we can see during interview, mostly the interviewer will ask a cognitive level question level to test your cognitive skills. The results from such tests can help managers evaluate the potential of employees. The development of employees. The organizations have a benefit from employees who are well trained and actively committed. The employee development helps to take step towards their career objective that are harmonized with the objective of the organization. Right, work and cognitive function. We require mental mechanism involved in the cognitive function. When this mental process jeopardizes, it negatively impacts our productivity and ability to do our best work. It's said from Veteran 2009. Individuals who work over 55 hours a week score lower on tests of cognitive function than individuals who work between 35 to 40 hours a week. Right? Individuals who work more tended to have more psychological stress, a decrease in sleep, and higher alcohol use, all of which ultimately lead to lower productivity levels. Alright, so make sure do not take alcohol, or if you take, make it with the non-Muslim. Please take in a low dose. Alright, to make it your cognitive level always in high. Alright, so cognitive skills. Cognitive skills are brain-based skills which are needed in gaining a knowledge, manipulation of information, and interpretation skills. These cognitive skills need a brain to think, to process and apply the knowledge, to analyze and reason, also to evaluate and decide. Cognitive skills also need a human to pay attention while carry out any task, from the simplest to the most complex tasks. Type of cognitive skills. Alright, okay. I think this topic has been mentioned previous, where my slide is here. Right, the type of cognitive process, the same with content for this slide, type of cognitive skills. Right, so how to improve cognitive skills? Just reduce the stress, care for your body, take enough nutrient for your body. You practice focusing. Right, takes time to try to focus. For example, in my class, try to focus in a long time for my lecture. And also exercise your brain. Don't play game always. Alright, but the game that can exercise your brain is good. Alright, okay. How you using cognitive skill in the workplace? You can apply cognitive skill to improve almost any workplace situation. There are a few specific ways you can exercise your cognitive skill at work. For example, identify broad patterns. Alright, analyze resources and focus your attention. Okay, in workplace, for example, if you have faced a problem, same problem is coming, and you try to identify the pattern of the problem itself, and try to analyze the resources that that become a problem for your problem itself, and try to focus, to give the attention how to resolve the problem itself. Alright, okay. Displays in human factor. Okay, for